I'm going to ask the panel to give like your last words of wisdom or something you wished you would have known, or if there's a question on the list, we kind of brainstormed questions in case you guys didn't have any that we didn't touch on that you think is important, just to kind of go down and close us out with something that you think is valuable. And we don't have to go in order. Anybody else?
I'll start. My advice would be, when you go to grad school, be as involved as you can. Don't be one of those students that goes to class, does a minimum amount of work to get that degree. Get involved in your graduate student organizations. Go to, your graduate programs will have social events. Go to those social events. And professors are almost always involved in some kind of research project. They have some grant project or something going on. Just ask them if you can help with that, and that will be really helpful, and you'll learn a lot more than you would if you were just going to class and doing the normal amount of work. So be as involved as possible.
I'd say look at it as, you might be working throughout it, but look at your graduate school as your full-time job. We had a question on here about professionalism, and I know for me, like I don't feel like a student, I feel like a professional, and I feel like this is my job, and yeah, that's really it. You're no longer like that student that can show up in sweatpants and like sit in the back corner and your teacher won't notice you, but.
I'd say,
No, go.
if you're not pretty sure that it's something you're interested, don't go just to do something. Go if you have see a point to it. Make sure it's something you want to do, and then I would make it work for you when you're there. I mean, my program, there was some stuff that I wanted them to teach me that they weren't. There was some stuff they wanted me to learn that I wasn't that interested in. And so you got to do what they want you to do, but at the same time, grad school isn't like the end of things, it's kind of the start of things. So do what you need to do to get the degree and make it work for you. So if you want to read about other stuff, you'll read about other stuff and know that you'll graduate, and then you'll get to, my degree is allowing me to learn about the stuff that I was interested in. So I guess think about where you're going with it. Make sure you get what you need to get there.
I would say with grad school, you get as much out of it as you put into it. So with the readings and with the workload that we're expected, the more that you try and the more that you dedicate yourself to it, the more rewarding an experience is going to be. You gotta love your program when you're going into it, but if you just decide that you want to do a mediocre job at it, then it's not worth it, especially for how much money that we pay for grad school. So be willing to dedicate yourself wholeheartedly to it, and then it'll be really worth it.
And I would definitely say, remember that your professors are a resource. So is your classmates. They are resources too. So use them. Don't be afraid to ask your professor about, where can I go here? What do you think about this? They're actually there to help you. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to confide in your other classmates too. They've gone through the same thing that you'll be going through, looking for job hunting, all of that, the stress, all of it. Definitely learn how to manage your stress. I'm learning that the hard way. I ain't never got that under control. But find a way to manage it and you'll be fine. If you have to walk away from your work and leave it in the pallet you left it, please do it. Don't just keep staring at it. It's just gonna make you mad. I'm learning that, really. But really just learn how to manage your stress and rely on your professors and your classmates. Don't just think I'm here by myself. No, they're all going through the same thing that you went through and are going through the same thing that you're going through.
To go off that, our program is Emily's gonna laugh when I say this, but it's big on challenge and support. So definitely challenge yourselves, challenge the people that in your class too. Because I remember our orientation into our program, one of our advisors said, if you're not challenging yourself, you're not gonna get anything out of this program. Or you'll get just enough, like we were saying, the bare minimum or mediocre. So definitely take advantage of those opportunities that present themselves in front of you, or go out and find those opportunities yourselves too. Our program is very supportive of giving you different opportunities and different responsibilities and jobs that you can do outside of your program, which I would say take advantage of, because one, that could look good on your resume, and two, it's just an awesome experience to have outside of your program.
And I agree with what everyone said, but really learn time management, because that's key in grad school, and just find time to do something for yourself. You'll get so bogged down with classwork and seeing the same 10 people every day of the week. Just find something to take care of yourself.